All right, folks, this is Robrismo. This is going a little add-on to that video, the MGT. Don't worry, folks, everything's okay. I disassembled the pull starter. The pull starter is perfectly fine. It retracts, no issue. What's going on is once I disassemble the pull string, let me show you guys what's going on. What's going on is once I disassembled the pull string and got in there, the RB engine has a back plate where the one-way it's like a one-way bearing that goes inside where it's like a, let me show you guys what type of one-way bearing it is real quick. I don't have, let me see if I can find it here. Is it here? I don't think it's in this one. I think it's in this one. Is it in this one? All right, so it's something like this. Something like this, guys. So, same concept where this goes inside. And this goes into the back plate. And then this little guy right here just goes in, right? Between the back plate. So what's going on is on the RB engine, for some odd reason, I checked the new one that I have. I have a brand new one that has not been used. Now I've been thinking about taking that let's see, get you guys right here real quick. All right, so I've been thinking of, okay, so I've been thinking of taking the one-way bearing from the other RB engine because it's actually smooth. What's going on is this guy, as soon as it goes into the back plate, the hole where this goes in, it is so tight that it's holding this shaft, right? So just imagine the back plate is this, and then this goes into the back plate, and this guy goes in from the back of the back plate into this, right? You would think it would be smooth, right? You see how nice that moves? Well, with that RB engine, it's not doing that. It's actually stiff, so it's causing the pull string not to retract back again. So what I did was I did put 3-in-1 in the hole of the back plate. I get like I don't have anything that's assembled that resembles something like that. Well, you guys that know about these internal one-way bearings, you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, a lot of the RTRs come with these internal one-way bearings that go inside the engine. So what it does is it'll grab the little pin. So it'll grab it and it'll move the piston up and down. So what's going on is that back plate, for some reason, when you put the shaft inside, it is so stiff. It's like real tight. So it's not letting the one-way, the pull start retract again. So it's like it gets stuck. So what I did was I went ahead, I did put a 3-in-1 in that hole, and I did put 3-in-1 on the shaft itself. It's not gonna last that long because you know nitro goes through there. But the idea is to see if it helps out a little bit. And it does retract slowly, but if it keeps on doing that, also the engine did crank up. I did manage to turn it on. I put everything back to factory settings again, and it did manage to turn on again. So the engine is good. You guys will notice that you'll guys see that at the end of the video, it does not want to do anything. So I don't know if I'm gonna put this in the beginning of the video or the last of the video, so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. I think maybe in the beginning, or I'm not trying to make this video too long. So that's what's going on. The back plate where this one-way bearing goes into is so tight that the shaft is just, it's not retracting. It's not letting the pull start, the string retract back again. So that's why it gets stuck. And you have to like pull it from the, use the flywheel and pull it. But now it's actually moving a little bit better now. It's actually retracting a little bit better. Let me show you guys. Let me see if I can do this. This engine is so tight. It is super tight. The pinch is so tight on this thing. It's just unbelievable how tight it is. Just crazy. So let me see if it does it. Okay, but you see, and then see what it's doing? It retracts now, but real slowly. It's not really retracting like it should, right? And then see how slow is retracting? And it's because that one-way bearing is so tight in that back plate that, see how it's, but at least it's retracting. And that was one of the issues that I had. It wouldn't retract, so I couldn't pull it. I couldn't get any good leverage on retracting it, right? So let me make sure this thing is on. Oh yeah, it's bottom dead center. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Bottom dead center. I like to keep these engines bottom dead center. You don't want these things to stay on top. It just damages your pistons. I know the guys that watch this video know that, but there's some newcomers that don't know that, and it's good to let them know not to leave your piston at top. You have to bring them down again. You don't want that to stay there. So I do have grease in there, so let me just get this right here. So that's what's going on, guys. It's just doing that to me. It's not retracting because it's the back plate is super tight. It's just not letting it come back. Okay. So we're working on that. On that. Also, battery. I did not charge my batteries. None of my batteries were charged. At all. They were all empty, not fully charged. So I have to remind myself to charge these batteries every time. I have to remind myself to charge these batteries every time. These things do drain when you're not using them, so I have to charge them. But yeah, you guys see the video. Hey, I'm disappointed. I really wanted to get the MGT running. I really wanted to get it running, but I'm disappointed. It didn't work. It didn't happen. You'll see what happened, guys. If it wasn't the batteries, it was the pull start giving me issues. And not only that, but then the linkages. Another problem was the linkage. You'll see that issue too. There was no brakes. I got the linkages fixed now, so everything's fixed now. Everything's working good. So we got that settled and that fixed. That's all good. That's something that, it's all about adjustment. So we got that fixed. I just got to test around and see if the brakes are working. And we'll know a little bit more in detail. There will be another video on the MGT. I do want to tune it. I do want to tune this truck, and we'll have another one. I know a lot of you guys like to see the MGT out there. I notice a lot of you guys like to see it run. You will see more running videos on that thing. You will. It's just right now I'm in the phase of getting it right. I'm trying to get it running right. So it's gonna take and I do these videos because I want you guys to see the process of when you buy these used RCs. They do become a headache because you don't know how the previous owner, what he did to it, what he changed on it. So this is like a way for me to teach people how to go around problems like the hot bodies, the tank problem. Now I gotta figure out how to keep. I already fixed the problem with the clutch belt. It's running. It's actually better than the way that the other guy had it. I did it my way, and it's actually better. It's not going, that sucker is not coming off anymore, ever again. But the tank is the issue. We got to figure out a way to keep the fuel inside the tank, not outside the tank. So we got to figure that out. But it runs. It runs. It's pretty powerful. It's pretty powerful. That .32 is a beast. That off-nut .32 is a beast. I like it. So hopefully you guys like this video. Like I said, I'm pretty disappointed on the results of the MGT. But that's how it is. You buy these used nitros, and you have to use them. And as you use them, you start seeing the issues, and you fix them. You fix them till it comes to a point where they're right, where they will run, no issues. All right, folks, enjoy the video. Take it easy. All right, guys. So we're not done yet. This is going to be a video on the MGT, guys. We're going to go ahead. We're going to heat her up, and we're going to tune it. So let's get this adjusted the right way. All right. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to heat this thing up. We're going to crank her up, get her running. She still needs to be heated up. This engine is super tight. It's the only way to run this truck is by heating her up. There's no other way but that way. So we're going to heat her up. Remember, this one has the Team Losi Sports high torque pipe on it, which I custom fitted it to it. Oh yeah, and I did change the fuel lines to this. She is primed up real good, so no problem with that. We're going to run it for a bit, one tank, and let her warm up, and then we'll go ahead and we'll tune it. Or she might be already tuned. I don't know what settings this thing likes to be in. I am running 20% nitro fuel into this thing. It will be 30% will be the next fuel I run into, and this is going to be the 8th tank on it, guys. So I've already broken it in. We are probably on the 8th or the 9th tank on it. So let's see if she wants to crank up on me. Let's see what she wants to do. On the receiver. Let's see what she wants to do now. All right. So we got the receiver on. She's primed, guys. She is primed. That's one thing for sure. I don't want to overdo it now. She wants to do it now. Remember, guys, I have not tuned it yet. Let's get her warmed up enough. It's the first time this thing has run this much, guys. I never she's still sluggish, but let's warm her up a little bit. Yeah, she is super sluggish. She needs to be lean out a little bit. we go. Yeah, she's high pitched right there. Alright, so I'm richening up the low speed. So I see some bubbles going through here. I don't know why is it doing that. This is too low. Ah, shit. Got it. Put some more fuel in it. Not too much. Just I see a lot of bubbles. All right. We still recording? All right, we're still recording. All right. I gotta figure out where she likes to be. She's a little bit sluggish. Come on. Receiver, man, I tell you. Yup. She leaned out with that one right there. No, we got, yeah, she leaned out. Look at the bubbles. I don't know what's going on with this tank. It should be all good, but for some reason, I don't know what's going on with it. Why is it doing that? It's not, I don't know. Maybe I got to open her up a little bit in the high speed. Maybe that's what it is. Where's my, maybe that's what it is. Hold on. Let's open her up because it looks like she's, let's open her up a little bit. It looks like there's not enough fuel going in. Come on, baby. So now I gotta figure out how this one likes to be. Alright. We're gonna lean her out a little bit more. One full circle on the high speed. Let's see what she does now. She's leaning out. I don't know what the hell is going on with it. She's running good there. Woo! Full throttle, she turns off. Alright, so she's running dry. Full throttle, she's drunk. Alright. Let's see what she does. There you go. Full throttle. Now she's getting hot. Let's lean out the low speed needle. You know what? Alright, let's back off the throttle. doesn't want to. This receiver's going bad on me soon. That sounded weird. Let's bring her in. It's like she's running out of teeth. You hear that? It's just like she's running out of teeth. Woo! Some torque. See what's going on. Yeah, I think I'm trying to open up the idle gap, guys. She's closing up too much, I think, and that's why. There you go. Still recording? Oh yeah, we're still recording. Alright, so we're going to take her to the streets and see what she does before we run out of the fuel. She's not running right. That's one thing for sure. It's not running like I expected it to run. I might have to find a good spot for it. Alright. Okay. Tell you what, she's ripping them tires though. Woo! She is ripping it though. The throttle is no good. See that? The throttle is no good. I might have to change a throttle servo on this thing. Yeah, the throttle is no good on it. The brakes are no good either. Yeah, the throttle is no good. Maybe the battery is low on it. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's change the battery on it. Let's change the battery on it. I think it could be the battery is low. Let's change the battery on it. It could be the battery is low on it. It's not acting right. It's sluggish. So let's go ahead. Put a different battery in here. Other than that, guys, she is running great, man. I'll tell you that. I think I found the sweet spot for it. Alright, let's go ahead and find a battery for it before it cools down. And I have to freaking, still got a little bit of fuel in there, so I'm trying to run that fuel. Let's go ahead and change this out. See if it's the battery is low. Still got good charge on the camera. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, it's running. But I think it's running out of gears. I think it's running out of gears, guys. I'll be honest with you. I think it's running out of gears. It could be that motor is too much for it. But we'll go ahead, we'll put another battery in. I think that battery could be draining, and that's why I'm not getting full control. It's like it's sluggish, even on the steering. So let's see what happens. Maybe with a different battery in it. Just like I'm trying to run that fuel in it. You know what I mean? All right, let's go ahead and put this battery in. Nothing. The batteries, they're all drained. That's weird. It should have been. I charged them last time. It don't make any sense. Alright. I'll be back, guys. So, alright, guys, I'm checking the brakes out on this thing. And check this out. No movement. You should at least have some movement in there. No movement whatsoever. And this, nothing. Nothing. It's frozen. So, there we go. We got movement now. So there's movement now. But it's not coming back. But that's how it should go. So let's say that's brakes. But once it releases, it should move. There you go. Now we got movement in it. Looks like must have unfrozen. Let's go ahead. I got a new receiver pack in there, so we should be good now. Let's see what she does. Jesus. Alright. So we got now we're fully brake. Don't know why it's doing that. That could be the reason why it's acting. It's fully brakes. It's not supposed to be doing that. It's not supposed to be. I gotta figure this out. Hold on. Let me go ahead and figure this thing out. It's not supposed to be doing that at all. Let me see. Can I use this? Yeah, we could. So we're gonna go ahead and adjust this and see what the hell's going on. Alright, so it should not. There you go. It should. You guys see? Let's turn her off. Then does that. Okay. Alright, so take this off. That's it right there. And it's not supposed to be doing that, so we're gonna go ahead and it's like it's holding the brakes as soon as you put her on, so it should. But then this is wide open, so this has got to get adjusted. Let me see. Then it's too tight. In reality, it should go like that, where this is still not a so it's either we got to move this out because she's even right there, so I got to bring this in to close her up. Alright, we're going to do that real quick. I think we're going to do it out of the camera real quick, guys. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and figure this out and adjust this real quick. The brake linkage and the throttle linkage. This is not supposed to be doing that. It's supposed to go in. So and that's how it's supposed to be, because you want this loose. It's too tight. So you want this open. You don't want it locked up. That's locked up. So we want it to be like this. But then if I do that, she's tight. I don't get it. Well, unless I want this to be like this. Okay, that's what I wanted. But then she's wide open on the throttle. Okay, we're gonna go figure this out. I think I'm gonna adjust this to close up. I'll be right. And we're back, guys. So I adjusted the throttle cleaver here, whatever this is called. See what happens. See if it works, because it was hitting the brakes. It was holding the brakes the whole time. So what I did was I released this, the tension between this right here, and throttle does opens up and then does closes up pretty good. So let's see how she acts. Those adjustments. All right. Let's see if she pulls. Let's see. Nope. There we go. One pull, Rapalicious. That was just one pull, guys, and she was brapping. Damn, that's not bad, yo. One pull. Alright, so so now I full throttle. Let me see something here, guys. She's still sluggish. I think I might have to work on the throttle. See how sluggish she is? Alright, we're going to do a little bit more brakes. Still. A little bit more brakes. Alright, we got more brakes there. Alright, you know, just for temporary. But I will be working on this, the throttle real quick. Let me mess around with the EAP on this thing real quick. Let's go ahead. All right. Come on. Alright. Let's see if we can crank her up. She doesn't want to stay on. Alright, so let's lean out the... Now we gotta lean up the low speed. Just a little bit, keep it revving now, because I did change the throttle here. So things do change. You know what? Sometimes it's good to have electrics when this happens. But you know what? It's not a challenge. I like the challenge. So, yeah. We're gonna keep on prepping, baby. Now, that's weird. Why is it doing that? I don't know. Let's put some more fuel in there, maybe. Let's warm her up a little bit. See what she does once you move. I don't know. I'm thinking that's what it is. Needs to be warmed up. It was running good. Now it doesn't want to run. Maybe lean out the high-speed needle. I don't know. I'm trying to get a nice little running. At least get the tank, half a tank on this thing real quick. See how much power this thing has. Alright, let's go ahead. See what she does now. Alright. So, let me see something. Alright, could be she needs to raise the... Thought she was okay, but I might have to raise the throttle a little bit. Alright, see what she does now. It's a beautiful day, guys. I'm trying to see if I could get some running. Shit. Alright. Glow plug might died on it. Could have. Yeah, shit. Glow plug died on it, guys. Yeah. so now we got a other issue going on. Could be the glow plug is dying on it. I highly doubt that. Clutch is good. Nothing wrong with the clutch belt. Fuel is going in pretty good. So it's either low speed is too lean, maybe. You know, just open her up a little bit. I did kind of close her up, so see what she does now. Alright. She is cold, so warm her up again. Whew. This RB engine is causing trouble. What I'm gonna do is, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing running. When I do, I'll come back. All right, folks. Bad news with the MGT. Does not want to run anymore. Does not want to crank. Switched out the glow plug on it. Doesn't want to do anything, even with a different glow plug. Pull start keeps on getting caught. This has got worse, so doesn't even, I mean, I have to constantly do that, and you know, you're wasting time trying to do that, so it's just time consuming. I can't really get her to even drain whatever fuel is left on it because of the pull start. It just keeps on constantly, so it's got worse. Until I don't get that pull start fixed, this engine will not run, will not work. So I got to get that fixed first before we could get her running. So that's the plan. That's my bad news for this today, is that the MGT is not going to be running anytime soon until I get this disassembled, which is easy. You know, easy access to it. Figure out what the hell's going on with it, and that's it. But yeah, it's just not, you know, it's not doing what it's supposed to do. It's not working, and I gotta figure this out right here on the high speed needle. Seems like it's just closed up, so I'm gonna fix this up and figure out what's going on, whether it is closed up and that's why fuel is not going through the way it's supposed to go. So we'll have to check that out later on. But yeah, for now, the MGT, yeah, can't run it. It's pull start problem, and see what the hell. I think the spring is bad on it, and that's why it's not going back. So we're gonna get that fixed. All right, folks. Robrismo.